We have our next question which says the following SAS program is submitted. So a code is being given and it says the question is if the value of the variable subj code is WGT2 in WGT in caps, what is the value of the variable description? So let us take a look at the code provided. A dataset named work.txt is being created by reading a dataset named WGT code from work library, and an if then else statement is being used to create the description variable. If subj code is equal to WGT2 where GT is in small letters, and then description is equal to over, else description is equal to unknown. So let us take a look at the options provided. The first option says missing character value, second one is unknown, third one is over, fourth one is WGT2. The question was what will be the value of the variable description when the subj code is WGT2 in caps. So the if statement is handling the value of WGT2 wherein G and T is in small letters, W is in capital letters. So this condition would become only true if the subj code is exactly the same, which means the case of the text should also be the same. Then only the subj code, this condition would get evaluated true. In SAS, for any character comparison, the case of the text is also important and it should be the same case for this to be true. Otherwise, this would get evaluated to false. So as this gets evaluated to false because of the case of WGT2 in the code versus the value provided in the question, so it would fall back to the else clause. So wherever the value is not WGT2 where G and T is in small letters, for all the other cases the value of the description would be unknown. So the correct option would be unknown. So here one more important thing to note is, so if the length of the variable description is not predefined, so the length would be taken from the first instance where some text is being assigned to description. So here the length would have become 4 if the description variable is not present in WGT2. So if the variable is not present in WGT2 and if the length is not more than 4, so what would have happened is the length of description would have been set to 4 and the value unknown would have been truncated to the first 4 letters. So based on the options provided, it seems to be that description variable is part of the WGT code, because if description is not part of WGT code, so the option should have been, there should have been an option which contained UNKN only, because the length of description is set at the first instance of where the text is being assigned has only 4 characters OVER. So the length would have been 4 here. So but with the assumption that description is already present and with a length which could at least fit the characters unknown, so based on the options provided, unknown is the only possibility. So let us check if this is the correct answer or not. So our response was the text unknown and the correct response is unknown.